What rolls downstairs alone or in pairs and makes a buzzity sound? It's long, a schlong, a marvelous dong. Everyone knows it's dildo.
Yeah, the whole world is having a good laugh over the newest, I didn't see that coming trend of 2025, throwing dildos at WNBA players. And now the Trump world is getting in on this trend that is either sexist, homophobic, demeaning to female athletes, or maybe all three. Either way, it's a dick move. Wait, was that a pun? I'm sorry. Go ahead, hit subscribe to Really American Media and grab your 2025 bingo card and let me know, is throwing dildos at women or a president on the roof on there? As this story right here somehow combines both of those things. But since we're rolling into the weekend, let's start off with sex toys, naturally. This all started just over a week ago at a WNBA game between the Golden State Valkyries and the Atlanta Dream when this happened.
Hayes gets blocked by Maya Caldwell. Something flies on the court, actually, from the crowd. The officials will say they will continue play as that goes off the fingertips of the Valkyries.
And you can see the object, the block right there. And the object comes, that green thing bounces and it goes to the sideline. We're not exactly we're not sure where it came from.
No room for any of that type of activity.
Yeah, and no one's picked the object up yet. You guys, oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Inappropriate. Get him out of here, whoever it is.
Right. So I would like to say, hey, there's something you don't see every day, but then it happened again.
Well, it looks like the person who threw the green dildo onto the basketball court, interrupting the WNBA game between the Golden State Valkyries and the Atlanta Dream, has officially been arrested. This is the second incident to occur as another green dildo was thrown onto the basketball court at a previous Valkyries away game.
All right, well, at least that one led to an arrest, which you might think would deter someone from doing it again. WNBA star Sophie Cunningham even had to send out a tweet that I'm very sure she never thought she would have to hit send on that said, "Stop throwing dildos on the court. You're going to hurt one of us." But if you thought that plea or the cops getting involved would end all of this, you'd be underestimating America in 2025.
For halftime. Oh, look out. Something just came onto the floor. Got an object that just flew in as the free throw was being made.
Yeah, it happened a third time and it didn't stop there. And this is where I can't tell. Is this sexist, like this tweet that says, "Stop wearing wigs, fake nails, and makeup on the court"? Or this asshat who said, "You'd be a lot prettier if you smiled more"? Or maybe it's just people trying to demean female basketball players, like this one that says, "It's the greatest entertainment value we've gotten from the WNBA thus far." Or maybe it's just good old-fashioned homophobia, like this one. The WNBA needs to stop being lesbians if the players don't want dildos thrown on the court. I guess I missed it when all the fleshlights were getting thrown at the straight NBA players. Show me that video. And then there's this homophobic gem that says, "Hurt one of you? The entire league uses dildos for pleasure, lesbians." Either way, none of this is coming from a pro-woman standpoint. But that didn't stop the interwebs from having fun with it at the expense of all women and basically all of humanity. Oh, hilarious. Then there's this one. And then there's this string of parody memes with varying degrees of creativity, but all of them are just adding to this problem that the WNBA is dealing with because of toxic masculinity. Because I will all but guarantee you, it's guys throwing these things. And as of now, there have been 5 incidents with 2 arrests. And guess what? They were both men.
But the WNBA did put out a statement. They did say, like the safety and well-being of everyone in the arenas is top priority. They talked about a minimum 1-year ban and subject to being arrested and prosecuted by local authorities. The man that you arrested, the 23-year-old man that you mentioned that was arrested, he was charged with a bunch of things. Like, and I want to say this so the people who are seeing it and thinking that this is like a joke and a funny thing that should continue can understand. You will be charged with disorderly conduct, public indecency and indecent exposure, and criminal trespassing. Like, those are the potential charges. That's what this 23-year-old man was charged with when he was arrested.
All right, so now that we've established that none of this is okay, let's bring Trump into this and connect all of these dots. Now, first of all, in the weirdest attempt to distract from the Epstein files yet, Trump did this a few days ago.
Mr. President, what are you doing up there?
Taking a little walk.
Come down and talk to us.
Yeah, save yourself the headache and do not try to make sense out of that. And before that, also in an embarrassing display at the White House, Trump did this a few months ago while surrounded by underage girls, which has not aged well given the aforementioned Epstein controversy.
God bless you, Mr. President.
With this executive order, the war on women's sports is over. Under the Trump administration, we will defend the proud tradition of female athletes, and we will not allow men to beat up, injure, and cheat our women and our girls. From now on, women's sports will be only for women.
Ah, yes, Donald Trump, the great defender of women's sports. It's funny how much MAGA men do not give a shit about women's sports until they can use it to bash on trans people. Hell, Don Jr., he even got in on it.
Like some dude would win a high school girls like track championship and they're getting a scholarship to the finest university for track. And I'm like, yeah, but it's a dude.
Yeah, hey, fun fact. There's a grand total of 0 documented cases of a trans high school athlete getting a track scholarship. But MAGA will never let facts stand in the way of scaring the sheep. It's how they get votes. But getting back to this WNBA stuff, do you not find it a tad hypocritical that Don Jr. himself decided to get in on all of this by posting this meme late yesterday? Yeah, that's his daddy, back on the roof of the White House, looking over a WNBA basketball court on the newly paved over Rose Garden, and he's throwing a green dildo at the coveted female athletes below. You know, the female athletes that they respect so much. And the hypocrisy, it has not gone unnoticed. Mehdi Hassan posted, remember, these are the same people who bash trans people because they care about women's sports. Or Jonathan Cohn added this good one, a reminder yet again that the people who position themselves as the defenders of women's sports when attacking trans people actually hate women's sports and female athletes. Touché. And that about sums up Trump's America in 2025. Yeah, so please like this video, share this hypocrisy worldwide, comment below, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.
I get up on the roof where I can be seen on a million screens just to make a big scene. I'm the